Good evening, everyone. What an amazing year it has been. 2021 was unconventional, to say the least, as the business community juggled the hurdles of working in California through a pandemic. There were some high highs and low lows this year, but through all the bumps and bruises, our chamber was able to thrive thanks to our fantastic volunteers, staff, and board members who worked tirelessly to ensure our members stayed supported and informed. Our chamber truly is what it is because of these hardworking individuals and their commitment to make Roseville the best place to live, work, and do business. I'm happy to say that this year we were able to get back to some normalcy, welcoming back some in-person events that allowed businesses to get the connection and support they so greatly missed during the pandemic. We are also excited to host 24 ribbon cuttings, celebrating the growth of our local businesses. And this year we partnered with the Rockland area and Lincoln Chambers for our second annual Placer Valley Eats. We spent the month of July showcasing the incredible restaurants we have here in Placer County and encouraging the community to show up for these businesses in the midst of so much uncertainty and ever-changing regulations. We have been able to do so much this year, and tonight I just want to highlight a few of the programs I am most proud of. Leadership Roseville celebrated its 25th year this year. This program is designed to educate and develop effective community leaders who will help create a spirit of cooperation for the resolution of future community challenges. Many graduates of this long-standing program go on to become key influencers within our region. Albeit an abnormal year, with many offerings turning virtual, this group of 18 students rose to the task and took every opportunity to make the most of their time together. And they were thrilled to celebrate their graduation in person last June. I can't wait to see all the things that this group will do in the future for our region. Splash, Roseville's biggest party of the year, was back in 2021. And our community didn't miss a beat. They were ready to party. This sold-out event had over 50 local restaurants, breweries, and wineries in attendance, and welcomed back a fan-favorite band, Wonder Bread 5. In a year where the restaurant business had been hit significantly due to the pandemic, these businesses relied on Splash to help encourage the community to patron their doors again. This year, their participation was made extra special thanks to 2 generous grants awarded by the county and city. The grants benefited all of the vendors financially for their participation. Talk about some amazing free advertising. Lastly, it's important to note that here in Roseville, we party for a purpose. And thanks to the sold-out event, we were able to donate $20,000 to benefit the City of Roseville's at-risk youth program. Now that's something to really be proud about. This year, our chamber went way outside of its usual box and hosted our first membership drive. But this wasn't your typical, boring, cold-calling membership drive. It was passionate, it was competitive, and dynamic. Spearheaded by volunteers who wholeheartedly believe in the chamber, time was spent advocating and sharing with their business contacts all of the amazing ways our chamber goes above and beyond for the business community here in the Roseville area. We had over 113 volunteers who participated and helped make this event a huge success. And because of their hard work and dedication, our chamber grew by 203 members in the course of only 3 days and raised over $175,000 for the chamber to aid the work it does for the community. I want to say a special thank you to everyone who was part of Chamberfest. It truly took a village, and now with this growth, the chamber is able to provide even more support for our business community and increase our impact as the voice of business in our region. And after 28 incredible years, our CEO, Wendy Gehrig, retired, leaving us with the daunting task of finding someone to fill her very big shoes. I am so happy to say that we have done that with our new CEO, Rana Godbon. Rana has hit the ground running, and I am so excited to see how she takes our chamber to the next level. Those are just a few of the amazing things 2021 brought for our chamber. We would be remiss to say that's all, folks, when there is so much more our chamber continually does to impact our region. But in an effort to get you out of here on time this evening, I just want to say it was an honor to serve as the 2021 president of this 5-star nationally accredited chamber. And I look forward to supporting Darlene Cullivan wholeheartedly in her new role as our 2022 president. Congratulations, Darlene, and thank you all for an incredible year.
2021 was a positive year, and while many of our meetings were virtual, The Chamber worked hard to keep our members informed through many different avenues. We continued our monthly Economic Development and Government Affairs Committee meetings. These meetings included a diverse mix of speakers from both our local government officials and from key members of our business community. We heard from several folks at the City of Roseville. First and foremost, we heard from Mayor Krista Bernasconi with our annual State of the City address. We also heard from Chief Financial Officer Dennis Kaufman with an update on the city's fiscal health. And finally, we heard from Economic Development Manager Wayne Wiley with an update on staff's ongoing efforts to grow our businesses and continue revitalizing our downtown core. We also heard from several officials from Placer County. We heard from Supervisor Bonnie Gore with several updates on the state of the affairs of the county. And we also heard from former Economic Development Director Sherry Conway, who shared information about the county's resources available to support our local businesses. From our business community, we were thrilled to welcome several different speakers. Some highlights include hearing from Doug Elmetz with Thunder Valley Casino Resort. He shared information about the venue at Thunder Valley, which is a new indoor amphitheater that just started construction. We also heard from Jeff Richardson, General Manager of the Westfield Galleria at Roseville, who provided an update on retail activity in the mall, as well as some new stores and venues that are opening in the Galleria in the upcoming months. We also continue as an active member of UCAN, the United Chamber Advocacy Network. This is a group that brings together our local chambers of commerce together as a unified voice to advocate for small businesses before the California State Legislature. The Roseville Area Chamber supported 3 bills that were signed into law and opposed 11 bills that failed passage, all focusing on reopening California and rebuilding small businesses. UCAN's most significant achievement in 2021 was leading a coalition calling on Governor Newsom and the EDD to address the adverse impacts of extending state and federal benefits on the job market, making it difficult to fill open positions and harming the economic recovery of businesses in our community. After submitting a coalition letter to the governor's office, EDD reestablished a job search requirement for job seekers that was suspended at the beginning of COVID. The coalition, which included the California Business Property Association, the California Building Industry Association, the California Business Roundtable, the California Retailers Association, the Orange County Business Council, and others, also met with the Deputy Director of the Governor's Office of Business and Economic Development to discourage the extension of COVID-related benefits. Also in August, Lisa Peters, one of our board members and co-owner of Randy Peters Catering, attended a special hearing at the state capitol hosted by the Select Committee on Small Business and Entrepreneurship, representing our local business community. In her testimony, she shared the impacts of COVID-19 restrictions on small business and emphasized that the combined federal and state benefits that are intended to help individuals, such as extra unemployment, rent relief, utility relief, are actually encouraging our workforce to accept public benefits rather than to accept the open positions businesses are currently offering, harming our local economic recovery. As your voice of business, we will continue to advocate for a strong economy and healthy business climate in the South Placer region. As we move into 2022, we're excited to continue these efforts in supporting the growth and prosperity of our local business community. Thank you.